Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing well. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about Bayern CEO Dreesen. I probably butchered his name, as I would butcher everyone's name, Fukrog being one of them. But yeah, with that said, that's what we're going to be talking about. He did an interview yesterday, and I wanted to do this and react to what he's got to say, so on and so forth. If you do go on to enjoy, please do smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Please do vote in the link in the description, and all of that good stuff. And yeah, man. Without further ado, let's go. So, CEO Dreesen obviously did an interview with Build, and we're just gonna, read what he's got to say and then react to it. There is quite a lot, so I'll try not to take too long. But either way, let's get into this one. By the time this is up, the stream will be at 10 p.m. UK time tonight, and then we'll go from there. Right. So in the interview, he said we are meeting regularly and discussing names, which contracts we should intensify. We're going through individual positions. Thomas Tuchel and Marco Nippi present these ideas. It is imperative that Thomas Tuchel is part of these meetings, which I do agree with, because at the end of the day, he's the manager. So I agree. Dreesen on the names being discussed, and then he went on to say Kane, Kim, Walker, Osimhen, etc. He said, I think it's good that all sorts of names are consistently being mentioned publicly, because that means that we are discussing internally is not so clear on the outside. Then he was asked what must this English, I believe, a player to become a Bayern player. He said he has to identify with us, with our values. We do not want mercenaries. Yes, and yes. Agreed, 100%. Who go to another club every 2 years. Yes, and yes. You're speaking truth there. I agree. We don't want someone that's going to want to leave us in 2 years. And I'm sorry for people that, are watching this that like Mbappe, but Mbappe is definitely one of those players. Most definitely. He will be one of those players if he was to come to Bayern. We need players who radiate energy, who give their all for FC Bayern and its fans. Yep. He was then asked the question, do you regret not going all in for Erling Haaland a year ago? He said, we had good conversations, but you have to put a stop sign at some point. Maximum sporting success with economic stability. That means have to try to be responsible. And yeah, hindsight's a great thing. Haaland would have been brilliant for this club, and to be honest with you, if we're going to blame anyone, I blame Harry Kane for that, because if he would have pushed for that move, they would have gone and got him. Haaland wouldn't have had anywhere to go. He wouldn't have gone to Real Madrid because Benzema was there at that particular time, and so yeah, there's that. Anyway, let's carry on. Then he said it's irrational, I believe, to be honest, these magnitude of numbers. If someone had told me that 10 years ago, I would not have believed it. We try to approach this with reason. We also have to become smarter when it comes to our academy. I agree with the academy point 100%. We need to be smarter with that, and to the point of it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Like, I remember, obviously I'm only 25, but I remember hearing when players were going for like 400,000, 40,000. Now they're going for like 100 million. You know what I mean? I believe wasn't like one of the massive signings in England like a million, just straight up of 100,000, a million. Nowadays it's like stupid money, and then players also want that in wages and compensation and all that crap. Then Dreesen goes on to say that's why we invest a lot of money there. in the youth. We have just given is it Buckman? Is that you say his name? A talented defender a professional contract. Dreesen on whether the 51 plus rule has to be abolished to make the Bundesliga more competitive internationally. I don't have, and he goes on to say, I don't have the feeling that 50 plus 1 will be abolished in Germany in the foreseeable future. At FC Bayern, we always said that every club should be allowed to I can't say the word. It's going down, basically. And I agree without a doubt. You know, if we get rid of that 50 plus 1 rule, just what needs to be said straight away is we are screwed, because RB Leipzig and that Red Bull money, they will take over without a doubt. And I don't want states owning us. I don't want any of that crap, to be honest with you. And I'm very against that. And of course, I'm not German. I don't live in Munich, all of that. But at the same time, you know, I love this club, so I want the best for the league as well. And don't get it twisted. We nearly lost the league. You know what I mean? It's not like, yes, we've won it 11 years in a row, but that's because, you know, Borussia Dortmund don't keep their talent. You know what I mean? If they did, they'd be a lot better. Then he was asked, what are the concrete consequences? Jeez, I can't read. Consequences against the failed DFL investor deal for FC Bayern, sale of additional shares. He said, we have 3 strategic partners, Audi, Allianz, and Adidas, each with 8.33%. In theory, we still have 5% to sell, but that's not a topic at the moment. We are in a very good position economically. We feel strong enough for the challenge of the transfer market. Nevertheless, we have to see how and where we can generate sources of revenue for FC Bayern independently of the DFL's marketing, which, 100%. If we actively represent our points of view in the committees, then we automatically represent the investors of the Bundesliga. For example, at ECA on the subject of financial fair play, we want to take on this responsibility again, not arrogantly, but confidently. Which, you don't want to be arrogant, not at all. Critics say you lack football enterprise. I understand that skepticism, but I've been in professional football for a long time. I also sat next to Rummenigge in the stands for 10 years. He commented on almost every move like a radio reporter. And then the last thing he goes on to say, in these 10 years, I've learned to watch and understand football in a completely different way from Rummenigge and Yuri, with their vast experience and excellent advisors. And 100%. So that's what he's had to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Without a doubt, it does look like Lucas Hernandez is going. Obviously, he didn't mention that, but I've just seen it here. So it looks like he will be going. Whatever. Mason Mount, get out of it. But that's going to be it for the video. Bit of a longer video. We'll be back later on tonight for a stream. Going to have beats on. Spoiler alert. And if anyone else wants to get on, then we can get them on also. We'll just go for it, man. So with that said, though, that's gonna be it for the video. Smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Mia Samia, peace out. Hopefully soon Bayern will sign another player, though. But until then, have a great day, guys. Check out the Mason Mount video if you haven't already. Check out the streams from the past couple of weeks. And till then.